My name is Wallman, and I started Michigan opposing mandatory vaccines in 1994 to defeat an attempt to remove our philosophical exemption from vaccinations. And we were successful doing that 21 years ago. And here we are today on October 29th, 2015, doing pretty much the same thing, only our vaccine rights are being eroded even further by the Michigan Department of Community Health, who added a rule which requires parents to go to the health department to get a waiver form, where previously all we needed to do was sign the waiver and give it to the school, which is the law. Now, they instituted this rule, which we believe is in conflict with the law, and we're here today to ask our legislators to please reinstate or restore the rule. Please support our legislation to do that, and that's why we're here today, and we invite anyone who's watching to join our efforts. You can go to our website, momvaccines.org. That's momvaccines.org. Thanks so much, and we hope to talk to you soon.
Hi, my name is Erica Tank, and I'm here today to preserve my choice to choose vaccines or not for myself and my son. He was injured by a vaccine when he was about 12 months, so I've seen the risk that's associated with vaccines, and I want to still have the opportunity to choose what's to put into his body, and I want to help inform other people the dangers associated with vaccines. So that's why I'm here today, to just help preserve our choice in vaccines.
Where are you from?
From Ferndale, Michigan.
Nicole Lawson, I'm from Royal Oak, Michigan. I'm here today representing Vaccine Choice to speak with our representatives and senators about the growing problem with our lack of choice with our medical informed consent. I believe it's a growing problem that people are losing their rights, especially with their own medical personal decisions. So that's why I'm here today.
I'm from South Lyon, Michigan, and I'm down here in Lansing today, or up here in Lansing, I should say, for the legislative day having to do with vaccine choice. And I think it's our right as Americans under the Constitution to have rights to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And happiness for me is no vaccines. And there's just one thing that I'd like to add to what I said before, and I'm a registered nurse, and I was working at a hospital in the Ann Arbor area, and they mandated vaccines and told me that if I did not get my vaccines, I could not work. And it was just a matter of principle for me, and so I chose not to be vaccinated, and they fired me. So I just want to share with people, you know, that these vaccines to be mandated, it's a personal choice, and employers should not make employees take vaccines.
I'm Karen Keeley, and I'm from Beaverton, Michigan, and I became concerned with vaccines at least 30 years ago when I had my first child, and we chose back then not to vaccinate because of the data and the history and everything that was collected. And honestly, over the years, as I've continued to make sure that was the right choice, I have been convinced that it was the right choice. And I'm very concerned about Americans losing their rights of choice. We start here, but where will it go from here? So I'm here today to fight for our rights.
Hi, I'm Bob Benko. I'm here for vaccine choice because we need to maintain our freedoms and what we choose and don't want to choose or want to be exempt. And with all the things in vaccines nowadays and side effects, we don't really see a need for putting all that stuff in our bodies and all the side effects and so on.
Hi, I'm Beth Barnard, and I'm here today for pro-choice. I had preemie babies back in 2009, and I thought it was very unusual that they wanted to vaccinate preemie babies in the hospital and vaccinate them within 1 month of their life, when they told us that we had to use hand sanitizers and basically several other things to keep germs out of them, and yet they wanted to inject those germs into those little bodies. So I started looking and started educating myself, and I found that it's not the best choice for my child to have every vaccine that's mandated out there, and that I will look at each one individually, and as a parent, I will choose for my child.
My name is Jesse Beveridge. I'm from Grand Rapids, Michigan. I'm here today as an advocate for vaccine choice. I have a vaccine-injured son, Tex. He's 13. It's a tough road for parents, I know. and I'm doing what I can to help keep kids safe in the future. Progression started just over 2 years with his MMR. He was a sharp kid, sharp to the point where he knew his ABCs at a year and 6 months. Sharp, talkative little guy. We watched him regress. We watched him go backwards, and tough to take as a parent. That's putting it mildly, but yeah, that whole process of Westminster Child Development Center was where we had him most days, and that process of them saying to us, there's something wrong with Tex, something's going on. We think it might be autism, and then the process of meeting with Ken O'Shea, which has just been fabulous over the years as far as helping us as a family.
What have you done to help him?
Well, we do everything we can.
As far as
lots of occupational therapy, as much as we can take, schedule-wise.
Yeah, but I'm sure you've done some homeopathics, food.
Well, yeah, we eat like hippies. We're clean-living people, and that's part of the problem with this situation is that how much work do you put into buying a microwave oven or a refrigerator? You put 6 months. I researched those kind of things. That's where the feeling of parental failure comes in, because you just follow your medical professional who says you got to get this shot on this day, or these 9 shots or 4 shots or whatever on this day from your multi-dose vial, and you don't even know what that means. You follow along, and later, as Tex is 13 now, so 9 years into being 9+ years into being affected, it's tough. It's tough to come to terms with the fact that like I say, you put more homework into buying your car than you did to what you were hypodermically injecting into your son or daughter. But tough. It's tough.
Hi, my name is Tasha from Huntington Woods, Michigan. I'm a volunteer with Michigan for Vaccine Choice, and it's really important that each individual does their research and decides what's right for them. Mandating any medical procedure, including vaccines, is just unconstitutional, and we're here to make sure that we maintain choice for Michigan.
Hi, my name is Dana Casey, and I'm from Brighton, Livingston County, and I'm here on October 29th, 2015, representing Michigan for Vaccine Choice. We're a grassroots group of about 4,000 people involved now, and we have a legislative day all day. We have various constituents meeting with their individual reps and senators, and we're here to support vaccine choice in Michigan and keep the statute that's been in place for 37, almost 38 years. And last year they did a joint committee administrative ruling which made it mandatory for anyone that needs a waiver to go to their health department. And so we want that to be rescinded, and we want to retain our statutory rights for vaccine choice.
Hi, my name is Kelly Walensky. I'm from Harrison Township in Macomb County, and I'm here in Lansing today to represent Michigan opposing mandatory vaccines. The reason why I'm here is that a statute was in place in the 1970s that required anyone to get an exemption form for their child to receive, not receive a vaccine to go to school. We had to fill out a form. But a law has recently been passed by the Department of Human Services to require us to go take a class and be educated by a nurse. We also have to sign another form, and we cannot alter that form. So what we're doing is we're here to ask for choice, and we want that choice back. And we think that the law that was put in place that did not follow the legislative process needs to be repealed so that we can go back to the way things were. So thank you for your time.
Tested against another